Okay, in this recording, I am going to explain lab 1 using the tangrams. And in this lab, whoops, I clicked on the submission spot instead of the actual instructions. In this lab, you're going to be looking at a puzzle and figure out on your puzzle, if the whole puzzle is worth $12, how much would each piece have to be? So I'm going to click on the Tangram builder to get the online puzzle. There's also, I just want to point out to you that there's some people that actually have the Tangram pieces. Can you see those on
Yes, ma'am.
camera? That's what they look like.
Okay.
We do these puzzles in some of the math nights. So the math night that's coming up on February 25th, we're going to be doing the color tiles that night. If you wanted to volunteer for extra credit.
Okay, February 25th. Okay, I'm writing this down.
If you wanted to help, there's information in the announcements on where to register. But now you have a preview of what we're doing that night.
Okay.
And you don't have to be good at math. You can just sit with a family and make them happy to be there. So, or you can bring your own family.
Okay.
But anyway, with lab 1, this whole entire puzzle is worth $12. So we're going to figure out what each individual piece is worth, and the bigger pieces are worth more money.
Okay.
So if the whole thing is $12, I want you to notice what would happen if I take one of these big triangles and I'm going to rotate it. Do you see how it fits on that part of the puzzle? And it also fits over that part of the puzzle. So really, you can think of this puzzle as being broken into 4 big triangles.
Okay.
Okay, so if the whole entire puzzle is worth $12, let's first start just by breaking 12 into 4. What's a fourth of 12?
3.
3. So we've got $3 here.
Okay.
And we've got $3 here.
Okay.
I'm going to write out what you just did in your head. This is how you write a fourth of 12. You put a fourth times 12. A number by a parenthesis means times. So a fourth of 12 is 3. A fourth of 12 also means 12 divided by 4, which is 3. Now we've got to figure out our other pieces. So I'm going to do a little bit of dragging here. So first of all, we just saw that this big triangle here is the same as that big triangle. So that much of it is 3. If I just extend it down here. This big piece would also be $3. And this big would also be $3. Now, look what happens if I take this little triangle here. I'm going to drag it on top of that one. See how they're the same?
Right.
And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on top of this square. See how it's half of that square?
Mm-hmm.
How many of these little triangles would it take then to fill in that $3 big triangle?
3.
Actually, it wouldn't be 4 of them.
Oh, 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right.
So to figure out this, you've got $3 now that you have to divide into 4 equal pieces. Do you know what 3/4 of a dollar is?
No.
Okay, then just divide it on your calculator. 3 divided by 4.
Calculating. Okay. Oh, 0.75.
Yeah, so how much money is that?
So 75 cents.
Yeah, so if you had $3 that you needed to share among 4 kids, you would give them each 75 cents.
Okay, okay, got it.
But remember, this square right here was made up of 2 sets of
Two.
75 cents.
Right,
That's 2 sets of 75 cents.
right.
How much money is that?
So just with those two,
Yeah, what's 75 cents plus
so
75
that's 150.
is $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then uh, down in our last great big triangle of $3, we have 75 cents here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same triangle. It's congruent to this triangle. We've got 75 cents here. And then this triangle here, how much do you think that parallelogram actually is worth?
150.
$1.50, because you can drag
Mm-hmm.
your 75-cent triangle to here, and you got,
Mm-hmm.
so that gives you $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, how many of these little triangles did it take to make this big triangle here, this $3 one?
4.
4, and it took 4 of them to make this one,
Mm-hmm.
4 of them to make that one, 4 of them to make that one. So how
Mhm.
many triangles total would fill the whole entire thing?
16.
16. So that means that this little triangle right here is actually the fraction 1/16.
Hmm.
So we could write this as 1/16. And that brings me to the portion of the lab where you have to figure out if the whole entire puzzle, instead of it being $12, what if the whole entire puzzle is $1? Well, you would just take 1/16 of $1 for each little triangular piece. So what's 1 divided by 16?
16.
Nope. You did 16 over 1. What's 1 divided by 16 in the calculator?
Oh, 0.6. 0.06.
0.06. So how much money is 0.06?
How do I change that into?
That would just represent 6 cents. It's 6/100ths of $1.
Okay.
The
So you
6
say that
in the hundred
6
place, so it's 6 cents.
6 is okay. Okay.
That means all of your little triangles are 6 cents. So you can fill them in. And then this square here, what's 2 sets of 6 cents?
12 cents.
12 cents. And then this big triangle here, remember, was 4. It was the same as 4 little triangles. So what's 4 sets of 6 cents?
24.
And that's the same here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this triangle here is made up of 2 little ones. So
So
6,
that'd be 12.
12 cents. And then if I move this triangle out of the way, the parallelogram is 2 triangles. So we would have had 12 cents for that one. So
Mm-hmm.
So this is an activity for a math night that we did last year, actually.
Okay.
Okay, now, if you added all these up, it should equal $1, except that you remember how our very first calculation was 0.0625?
Yes.
So we're missing some decimal places, so it's not gonna quite add to $1, but it'll round to it.
Okay.
But that's fine. You can just do it as like this.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last part I'm gonna leave for you to do on your own. It's if the whole thing is worth $8. And then
Okay.
you want to check your work on that, you can go back in and I have a video posted from last week for the answer. And you can
Okay.
right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so, so much.
You are very welcome. I'm really happy that you're going to do it and get it posted.
Yes.
Late work is allowed in this class. So thank you for being here and
Yes.
for sticking around a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was I was actually in the your class last Thursday. I was like, oh, I just sat in and listened to the 10-12. So I said, because I need that next term anyway. So
Oh,
but,
okay. All
but
right.
yes, thank you so, so much. Now I understand it. I can get
See you
it
next
done.
week.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.